video of Maths and Math with Addy. Today we're diving into one of the most powerful tools in mathematics, and that's trigonometry. Whether you're solving triangles, analyzing waves, or studying real life world motion, trig is everywhere. But don't worry, we're starting super simple in just a few minutes. I'll walk you into the core of trigonometric functions such as the sine, cosine, and tangent, plus the magic of trigonometric remembering. By the end of this video, you will know exactly how these ratios help find missing angles and sides like a pro. So let's get into today's video.
Master Math with Addy.
So, trigonometry is a concept which one has to understand in the following terms. So, trig is just the math of angles and sides, mainly in right-angled triangles. So, when we are talking about trigonometry, we usually deal with right-angled triangles. So, the following is an example of a right-angled triangle. So now, we have certain trigonometric ratios that we use in mathematics. So the common trigonometric functions that we use are the sine ratio, the cosine ratio, and the tangent ratio. So these are used in different scenarios. So this triangle over here, we have three sides, A, B, C, and we have an angle which we call angle theta here. So now, we can use this angle theta to find certain sides on this triangle or angles. So we have side A, since it's corresponding to our A point. Then we have C here and B. So when finding that, we can find these values if we have the value of theta to make it in an easier perspective. So now we need to understand we have three parts of the triangle. We have three sides over here. So these three sides have common names depending on the angle theta. So since we have angle theta over here, our bottom side here where we have B, so line AC, this is known as the adjacent to the angle theta. So therefore AC is known as the adjacent. Then we have line AB, which is the hypotenuse. So the hypotenuse is the line opposite to the right angled triangle. And then the line which is opposite to the angle theta, which is this one over here, which is line BC, that's called the opposite. So we have the opposite, the hypotenuse, and the adjacent. So now using these concepts, we can find the values of B, A, and C if we have certain values given to us. So let me show you an example. So we need to understand that we have three trigonometric functions, sine, cosine, and tangent. So now sine is simply the opposite side over the adjacent side, over the hypotenuse side. And then we have cosine, which is the adjacent side over the hypotenuse. Then the tangent function is the opposite over the adjacent side. So now, to remember these in a simple way, we use the mnemonic SOHCAHTOA, which helps us to understand what each trigonometric function does or how their formula is brought about. So using SOHCAHTOA, we can understand and remember how to calculate the three trigonometric functions or angles. So we have the following question over here. In the diagram below, find the side marked A. So now, in order for us to find the side marked A, we have our angle, which is opposite to that side, which is 30 degrees. And then we have the hypotenuse, because we know the line opposite to the right angle is the hypotenuse, which is 6. So if we have an angle, an opposite, and a hypotenuse, which trigonometric function do we use? We're going to use the sine ratio. So we said sine is simply from the word SOHCAHTOA, we have so. So therefore sine is equal to the opposite over the hypotenuse side. So now using this, we can find our value of A. So if we substitute that, our opposite in this case is going to be our A value, which we want to find. Then our hypotenuse is 6. Then sine, we have been given the angle 30. So therefore, we're going to say sine 30 is equal to a over b. So now we need to solve this and then equate it to this and find our value of a. So we can do this over 1 to find the value. So now sine 30 is simply 0.5. So we rub all this over here. So therefore it's going to be a times 1, which is a. So a is equal to 0.5 times 6. So 0.5 times 6 is simply 3. So therefore our value of a is 3. So now we use these trigonometric ratios to find angles and sides of a triangle. So if we have sides, then they ask us to find the angle. It's also simple in that way. So let me give you another example showing you how to find the side. So we have the following question over here, which is saying find the length of a side marked, we have one which is just similar to the opposite, but find the length of the side marked C in the diagram below. So we have the opposite and we have the hypotenuse and we have the angle. So again, opposite, hypotenuse, we use the sine ratio. So if you follow what we did in the previous one, you can solve this. So you can post the answer in the comments and I'll see and review whether you're correct or not. So now this is the question I wanted to give you. In the diagram, we have the following triangle. Then we want to find the angle theta. So to find the angle theta, we have the following. We have the hypotenuse. It's just that this triangle is flipped. So the hypotenuse is always opposite to the right angle. So we have the hypotenuse 2.5 and we have the opposite, which is 1.8. So we've been given the hypotenuse and we've been given the opposite. So that means we use the sine ratio, which is going to be which is simply opposite over hypotenuse. So now we want to find sine. Our opposite is 1.8 and our hypotenuse is 2.5. So now how do we find sine? So in this way, so this is going to be sine theta. So we want to find theta, right? So now this sine is going to be inversed. So we're going to say, we'll rub all this. It's going to be theta is equal to sine inverse of our value, which was 1.8, which was the opposite over 2.5, the hypotenuse. So now we're going to solve this. Now to solve this, I will show you in the calculator. So here's a picture of what we do. We're going to say the inverse of sine divided by 1 point. So we're going to say the inverse of sine, which is going to be 1.8 divided by 2.5, which is going to give us 46.05. So therefore our angle is 46.05 degrees. So that's how we find the angle using the trigonometric functions and also the sides. So I hope you understood today's video. Now that you have understood the basics of sine, cosine, and tangent, in the next video we're going to dive deeper into trigonometry with real life exam style questions, and maybe you can also go through, and if you didn't understand a certain topic, leave a comment and I will review it. So don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe.